Hi, I'm Roy Southby from DIY-tilingtools.com, and today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to tile a wall using the super spreader. Now what I've got here is a melamine board that I've cut down. I've got a stock on the end, and I will be putting my tiles upside down on that table and putting the glue on there. Now if you look over here, I've already marked this out for myself. This is the centre of the room, and that became the centre of the tile. So what I've done on the edge of that tile, I've drawn a plumb line all the way through. Now we've got even cuts both sides. That's pretty important. It's only a small room, but there you go. Now what I've got here, the first tile I'm going to be using is a full tile. So the one I'm going to put against the stock is one of my cuts. I'll put them upside down, like this, button them together, and the super spreader. We put this on the end of the tiles. Now what I've got to impress upon you is the glue, or you call it thin set, has to be in a pourable state, as you can see. If you move it slightly, it pours. It's not running, but it's just nice and thick and creamy. Now I'll put that on here, as much as I want. I'll make sure that I've got it right into the corners. The rest is just all done with the spreader. I just hold the edge of the tile, and spread it through. And I've done that tile, I've left it on there. Now with this tile here now, I just take it like that, and I'll put it on the wall. Just like that. Okay, and that's running on that line. Now I've already set a straight edge up level there. Now, I now move that up, and I'm going to put a cut either side of that tile, so the second and third tile are going to be cuts. Right, so that's steady like that. I'll make sure I've got plenty of glue. Just like this. Again, make sure it's all there, and just like that. Okay, I'll just open it up slightly so I can get a spacer in there. There we go. So we've got that one's done. Again, we'll move this up. Now that's going to be the other side, so the next one here will have to be the full tile. Because again, I'll be starting in the middle with the glue. And butt it up, just like that. And even though there's a bit of glue in there, I'll just make sure we've got more. Now the thing with this method, and you'll appreciate this, you don't have to travel quickly. You can take all the time in the world. Nothing's going to go off. If you look at the wall, there's no glue to clean off the wall. It's nothing's going to spoil. At this stage, any stage, you can go off and have a cup of tea, whatever. And it's all there waiting for you to come back to it. So I just do that again. And this time, this one goes in this way, which is cut end. And there we go. I've got to look to see which end is a cut end. Now I've noticed that this is not flush. So there's obviously the wall's not correct, so what I want to do is I'll take this tile off and see what's stopping it. So I'll just lever it off, and there it is. You can see this part here is proud. So remove that and I still got glue there, and I put it on there, and absolutely good, beautiful. Now this is my next centrepiece, so I'll put that up there. Now you'll notice that I've moved the cuts. I had to find out which was the cut end, so that I know which way to put it on the wall. But the same thing applies, just butt it up. Make sure that you've got enough glue in the end. Just mix that bit together. And again, just grab it through. And again, we just pull it apart. Now this time what I'm going to do here, I notice that I've got a little bit of extra glue, so I'll just cut that back, okay? And the same on the side end, just to cut the excess glue off the edge, okay? And now I'll put it on the wall. Make sure it's in that line, and everything lines up. Once again, I think we've got that little hole bit in the middle. I'll just take it off. Don't be afraid to do this, by the way. Yeah, there it is, there. So if I take it off, it allows the rest to go back nicely. Okay, now this one again is a cut. Goes up there, and another cut. They'll go together. You don't have to rush because you're doing it for yourself. You don't have to try and earn money by doing this. Now, what I did last time, I will do the same again. I'll just lift it and I'll cut that bit of excess glue off the there, and again at the other end. So when I put it on the wall, that won't be coming through the joint. Yeah. Tell me this is right. Cut a template of the tile, and then I was able to measure, and you'll see this is where I had to make adjustments once I did it, and I cut that bit there and then underneath there just so that it would sit true. And then I transferred those marks onto the tile, and there you are. This is the tile. So I've tried it, it fits. By the way, to cut these holes, I used a diamond hole cutter. Okay? Now, you might as well invest in one of these if you've got holes to cut. They're different sizes, but the money you're saving by not paying a tradesman to do this, you've got heaps of money up your sleeve. Okay, that then was the hole. What I've done also is you'll notice that when I spread the glue, it'll fall through the holes. So I saved the pieces that came out, and they will just go straight back in there, right? So that when I put the glue across, I can then just pick up the thing, they can be thrown in the rubbish. Alrighty, let's do this bit. I'll just check, because this one's standing for a while, make sure that that is nice and creamy still. Now we'll do the same trick again, we'll just cut off that edge, and I've already done the same to the other end. This piece, as we say, gets shunted up there, and a cut will go in. That's the cut in there. And remember to keep the pins in the holes so that the glue doesn't go all the way through. Same again, make sure that end's done, and then I'll just cut this out, and we've lost our little holes, so that's good. Now, just wash that, I think. It needs there, just that's got to go just back there a little bit to make sure it's nice and flush. I wash it and space it, and as I promised, we'll just throw these in the rubbish. Okay. Okay, now just remember everybody, keep your glue in a collable state. You'll find it so much easier to work with. And don't be afraid to remove a tile from the wall if you don't think it's sitting correctly. Take your time, you've got all the time in the world, you're not getting paid for it, so enjoy it. Thank you.